my one coffee. So I waited till I got back I went to the library to use the internet, and I came back and I made my one coffee. So here we go. I'm having my one coffee. And I also got, I got a couple of books. I pre-ordered some movies, reserved some movies for over the Christmas holidays because I don't have internet or TV. Okay. Well, actually, I have TV. I have a few channels that you can get just from antennas, right? So that's what I'm utilizing. So that works. But I ordered some Christmas movies, and I did get some movies today to watch. So I don't really watch a lot of movies. I kind of leave it in the background for background noise. And I think that's because, like I said, I get lonely a lot. I'm 64. Yeah. So I got this one, The Cooties. And I got, because I love Italy, now I don't even know if this is a movie or if it's one of those shows where they go visit the place and then they do a documentary on it, but I took it because it said Italy. So a trip to Italy. And then I love Dolly Parton. You know, now I'm thinking about, I'm in my senior years, I'm in my elder years, and I'm thinking, no, I wouldn't mind traveling. So if I won 80 million, the first place I would go, I've got two places that I would go. And only because I watched their shows on YouTube. So there's Bohemian Wonders. It's a girl that has a show from, I think she's in Ireland or Denmark. She's in Denmark. Denmark. She's got this long, beautiful red hair, and she's just very expressive, very talented, very artistic, and very bohemian. And so I love that look. I love that atmosphere. I love all of that kind of stuff. She personifies the Danish individual, the Danish culture. She is like a perfect example of a Danish girl that I would presume would be a Danish girl. You know, you think about the windmills and you think about that type of thing, right? So she has really enticed me to visit Denmark, Holland, those places where you have the windmills, the big windmills. I want to go. And then there's another one. So first one is Denmark. Then there is Ireland. And the reason why is because I watch Dainty Diaries on YouTube. Now, I don't have the internet now, but I go to the library and I watch it. And she is very hands-on kind of gardening and very, she does crafts, she does sewing, she does her own remodeling. She remodeled kitchens for friends. And she's a young woman. And I mean, she does this stuff on her own. She doesn't go running for someone to come and pay millions of dollars or hundreds of dollars to fix her house. She does it herself. So I would love to go to Ireland. I would love to touch base with these girls, sit down, have a coffee with them at one of the little cafes in their town. An admiring fan, but not a stalker. Anyhow, and then the last one, well, one of the last ones, there's a couple of them, but one of the ones that I would love to touch base with is in Postiano. Now, I don't know if it's Italy or Greece, but the Postiano Diaries, I love that show. I watch it as often as I can when I go to the library. Kind of messes it up because I don't have the net, but I need the money more than I need the net. So I watch them when I go to the library, but I would love to go, and I think it's Italy. So that big, long-winded story is why I took of this movie, because I want to go there. It's such a beautiful culture. It's a beautiful country. It's like just beautiful. So Dolly Parton sang this song, Coat of Many Colors, and it related to my life so much. I just fell in love with the song. When I was a young married woman, I used to play it all the time. I know the words off by heart. So when I seen this movie, I thought, I gotta watch that. So it's a coat of many colors, and it's about Dolly Parton and the coat that her mother made for her. So I got that. So those are the movies that I got for this weekend, because I think today is Thursday. Anyway, then I got books. Now I'm into this health regime, and I'm watching my diet, and I'm watching my food intake, and the only thing I'm having a problem with is hydration. and I'm doing the salt thing where you put the salt on your tongue and you drink that before you drink your water, and it's supposed to help your body hold on to the water, right? But I'm finding that my skin is getting, on my face is getting dry. When I'm really tired, it's really noticeable. But so I thought, well, I'm going to get some books to read, and I was walking by one of the shelves, and there was a book about sandwiches. And I do that. I do that because I don't like to have a whole sandwich. I don't like to have a lot of carbs, so I won't overindulge. I won't have there was a time I did though. I could eat 2 grilled cheese, 2 subs, not big subs, but like a foot long sub I could eat. So I'm trying to steer away from eating all that. So I've been eating seed breads, and I've been making my own gluten-free bread and brown rice flour, things like that, right? I make brown rice flour crackers, gluten-free, things like that. So I thought, well, open-faced sandwiches, that would be interesting. So I picked up this book, and there's pictures in it of, like it gives the recipe, and then it gives the pictures. And I mean, look at it. Kind of makes me hungry. Like, look. Yeah, so I don't necessarily have to read it. I can go through it, look at the pictures, and pick the one I want. So I just thought it was really interesting. And I want to try different foods, right? But I eat a lot of one-sided sandwiches. I won't put the 2 pieces of bread together. I'll have just the 1 piece of bread, and I'll put the sandwich on top. If I'm having an egg sandwich, I'll do that. One piece of bread, and I put down the lettuce and the spinach or whatever I'm putting on it, the kale, and then I slap the egg on top of that. So I thought, well, I want to check that out. So I got that book. And then I do OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. And that kind of, my gut microbiome is like right on, and my body has a schedule. My body gets hungry around 2 o'clock. Yeah, see? So around 2 o'clock, 2:30, my body starts to grumble, and I've been feeling hungry. And right now, it's 3 o'clock, so I kind of went over, right? But I was feeling a little hungry, and I thought, well, I'm going to try to extend it a little bit further because it's 16 hours, and what happens is my body goes into autophagy, where the body eats its own fat. Nothing wrong with that, right? Why waste a good protein? Anyway, so I thought I'm going to look at some books and understand more about what I'm doing to my body. So I got the Metabolism Reset Diet. And the reason I got that is because I've been using OMAD now for, 3 years? 3 years? Yeah, and I've been able to maintain my weight. So there's one in here I was looking at. It's called the Liver Reset Diet or Repair Diet. And I'm really interested in that. I think that is, I wish I could keep this book because it has a shopping list. See that? Take a screenshot of it. It's written by Alan Christensen, NMD. But it gives you a menu. So it gives you strawberry orange sunrise shake. And dinner is, in the morning you have a strawberry orange sunrise shake. And then at dinner you have a 10-minute grilled salmon bowl. And then you can eat, it says unlimited food suggestion, carrot fries. Like, that's kind of cool, right? But it gives you the shopping list that you need. And it gives you the menu that you need. So I just thought that was really interesting. It goes on. It's got canned goods. So it's got, see that? It's got canned goods. It's got dried goods on this page. I would suggest getting the book. And it's got, it's 3 or 4 weeks worth of shopping lists. So, basically I could take this over and I could photocopy it and use it that way. So I might do that. I might actually just do that. And it tells you the best oil to use. Like extra virgin olive oil is at the top of the list, then sesame oil, then walnut oil, then avocado oil. But it tells you what are the best vegetables, the best fruit, the best oils, the the best starches. Like, it's a really good, the best protein. And do you know that chicken is at the top of that list? And to be honest with you, I'm a little sick of chicken. So, but cottage cheese I do. I love shrimp, but I don't like them raw. I like them breaded, but I can't. The breaded, I can't do it anymore. Pork tenderloin. I just got a bunch of pork roasts that I got. They were on sale at the store. So I've got 2 of them. Salmon, tofu, turkey, sardines in water. When I was a little girl, my mom used to get the sardines in the tin, and she would feed them to me like that. She would just, yeah. And I like them. So. But I like this book, and it tells about sweeteners, and it gives recipes for like smoothies, and it's a really good book. So this is a good book, and it's by Alan Christensen. I don't know what NMD stands for. Natural medical doctor. So a naturalistic doctor. So that's a good book. That's a good book for me. I want to buy that book. And then, because I do OMAD, which is fasting, I wanted to learn more about There's a thing called silical keto-arian, clean up carb days. So there's days that you can actually clean your body. Can you see that? Right there. Yeah, I can't pronounce it, but anyway, so I thought this is a good book to get. And it gives you the breakfast, the lunch, the snack, and the dinner. So to clean your carbs, like to clean your body from the wasted carbs, okay? Breakfast, tea or coffee, plenty of water. Okay, lunch, kale, Caesar salad with eggs at 12 p.m. A snack, coconut lime smoothie with a side of macadamia nuts. Gee, that sounds good. Dinner is a buttery sea scallops on garlic snow peas with fresh mint salad. That sounds good. Yeah. So it gives you different recipes for different weeks, right? To clean the wasted carbs out of your body. Yeah, they're talking about sweeteners that are more processed and should be avoided or significantly limited, and it gives a whole list of them. Agave nectar, agave syrup, barley malt, brown sugar, I like brown sugar, buttered sugar, cane juice crystals, cane sugar, caramel, castor sugar, confectionery sugar, corn syrup solids, crystalline fructose, dextrin, dextrose, ethyl maltol. Like, it gives a whole list. And at the very end, that last one is yellow sugar. Yeah, sucrose is at the lower end of that. Wow. But it gives a lot of information. So I thought, you know what? That's a good one. And then it gives a thing about a go-to breathing exercise for stressful moments. So I take ashwagandha. It helps lower my cortisol. And I do yoga. I do meditation. I do deep breathing exercises that I learned with my yoga. So I really believe in that. That's a good thing. But it says, and here's a good part of the book. It says, the 4-week flexible fasting plan, a quick guide. So I was thinking, it wouldn't hurt to know how to reset my body, and it shows you how to do it. Week 1 is all about resetting your body and your metabolic flexibility, right? Fast for 12 hours first. A beginner time restricted feeding plan, okay? Maintaining a keto diet, right? So fast for 12 hours a day. I fast for 16. So 12 hours a day. So leave a gap between your dinner and your breakfast the next day, okay? So during your 12-hour eating window, eat as often and as much food as you want. Do not restrict calories. Just do it within that smaller time frame. And then during your fasting window, consume only calorie-free, sugar-free liquids like coffee, tea, and water. Eliminate late-night snacking. Follow a keto diet plan. And watch for too much coffee. And it even says watch for over-exercising. Wow, that's unbelievable. So basically what they're saying is take it slow. That first week, if you're resetting your body, take it slow and don't reduce your calories like immediately, okay? Just do it within that shorter span of time. That's all. That's all. And then week 2 is recharge. So week 1 is reset. Week 2 is recharge. And what's there? Focus on healthy fats and proteins and do a fasted workout, low intensity cardio. Light jogging, walking, or cycling, simple as that. And do it for half an hour, that's it. Yeah. And then week 3 is renew. Like it's just, and it says OMAD. So week 3 is renew, so they use OMAD. The first time it's 12-hour fasting, and then you eat your meal within a certain, like week 1, 12-hour fasting, you eat your protein-filled meal within a certain time frame, okay? But don't starve yourself. Don't starve yourself. And then week 2, what did they call week 2? Recharge, right? And that was focusing on the healthy fats and the proteins. Week 3 was renew. Then you throw in the exercise, right? So you throw in the exercise, you start doing the OMAD, things like that, right? So it's like a stage. You don't just jump into it right away, right? And then the very last week, which is week 4, is rebalance. So if you're focusing on hormone balance, which a lot of us women, especially elderly women or women in their 40s and 50s, you've got to think about your hormone balance, okay? 12-hour fasting window on all days. 12 hours. Yeah. So this is a good book. This one I'm definitely going to be getting some recipes from. It's called Intuitive Fasting Recipes and Meal Plan. Yeah. This is a good book. Who wrote this? It's a doctor who wrote it too. Dr. Will Cole. See if you can get it from your library and sign it out. This is a good book. This is a really good book. So metabolism and metabolism, metabolism, reset diet, and the open sandwiches. So I got 3 books. And I got 3 movies. That's it. But I did go on their reserve thing, and I ordered like Christmas movies. I reserved a whole bunch of Christmas movies. I just hope they don't all come in at the same time. Just hope, because I want to have them over Christmas. I don't want to watch them all before Christmas, right? So, like, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, so that's what I did. And I'm now sitting here with my coffee, and I've got my cayenne, as always, with me. I've been noticing that my veins are staying nice and small. They're not bulking up like they did before. So, and that was a concern for me. So things are starting to get into place. However, at the end of this video, I want to say something. I had a surprise visitor yesterday. Well, the other day. And it was my daughter, who lives at a distance. My daughter and my oldest daughter and my younger daughter got together and surprised me with a visit from my younger daughter. And she is living far, far away. And I got a visit from her, and it was such a wonderful visit, and we had a wonderful time, and I was spoiled rotten. I don't know why they spoil me. Like, I don't know why they do that, but they do. They spoil me rotten. They give me all sorts of stuff. And so I was very pleased. But the biggest present was the fact that I actually got to see my baby girl, who's not a baby girl anymore. She's a grown woman, full-grown woman, living on her own. but it's nice to kind of reconnect with family members prior to Christmas. Now, all my kids work during the Christmas season, all of them. And it makes it a little lonely for me. My elder years, and I don't get to spend Christmas with all my kids at one time because they're working to survive. Now, if I won 80 million or 44 million, trust me, they wouldn't have to work much. But they do. They work. And so it was a wonderful present from them to have them show up at my door and surprised me. And I almost passed out because there was a knock at the door, and I thought I heard a knock, and I went to the door and I thought, well, I don't see anybody. So I opened the door, and they were standing to the side of the door, and I thought, what? And like, I'm 64, right? My eyesight's not the greatest. So I kind of looked at it, and I was like, and they was like, and I got this big, massive hug, and I was thinking, oh my God, like, I almost started to cry. I probably did start to cry. And then, my older daughter came from around the corner, and it's like, it was the most wonderful present ever. So anyway, I have a couple of dream catchers that I've made. I made this one. I haven't hung them I was going to hang this one on my wall over there and that one in my bedroom, and then I have a little one. Anyway, so I made a bunch of dream catchers, and my youngest daughter loved them, and she kind of made an order for what she wants on her dream catcher. So that one is being completed right there. It's hanging on the closet door. So I've got to finish that, and I'm going to finish it with my youngest daughter in mind because it's going to be her dream catcher. However, she could take any one of these dream catchers. Any one of these dream catchers, if she said, Mom, I want that, you got it, honey, it's yours. You just decide which one you want. All my kids have dream catchers, except I think my son had one, but I think he got waylaid. I mean, he moved and stuff, so I can always make him another one. I'm not really sure if boys do that kind of thing, if men like that kind of thing, but my girls love it. So my granddaughters have one, my daughter has one, and now my youngest daughter will be able to take her pick of the litter. So I'm going to miss you for Christmas, young ladies, and young men, my son, and young man, I should say. I have one son. So yeah, I'm going to miss you, and I hope that you're safe. I hope you're well, and I hope your Christmas goes smoothly. Well, I guess that's how you'd say it. Eh? I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. I know you're going to be working, but try to be happy. Try to be happy and think, you know what? I'm working, but that money's going to pay the bills, and I can always see my family after Christmas. So ensure that you're safe, ensure that you're warm, ensure that you're happy, and you're thinking pleasant thoughts about the new year that's coming in. So I shall see you on the next video. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and if you don't see me, which you will in a couple of days, you'll see me on the next video. So take care. Namaste, my friends. Bye-bye. Happy holidays.